We had a great crowd Friday night, great atmosphere. I want to thank the Catholic family for providing that. It was an electric place when we got out. We came out of the locker room. People were ready. So we had tailgaters as early as 5:30 last week. Thought that was awesome. I really appreciate the Catholic community coming out and supporting us, and that energy really transponds to us. It really does. It really moves in our direction. When we came out this week, and like I said at the end, I thought last week we had a very focused, senior-driven practice. That's going to be the key for any week. As long as we stay focused from the top, our older guys are mission-oriented with our practices, and they're mission-oriented with how we go about our business. I know we'll have a chance to put a good performance on the field. And we did. Our guys came out and were really focused. We had a good start. I thought, that was going to be really key last week, that we got off and get off fast, not only offensively and defensively, and we did. We got that game going pretty quick, and a big play right off the start from Christian Ivey to DJ Carter on the long touchdown pass early in the game, and that really helped set the tone and spread it out. And our defense played with tenacity, which we try to encourage them to do. I was really proud about how we continued to get out there and pushed ourselves and wanted to play great, and our guys did. They really came and really rose to the expectation and the standard that we wanted to play with Friday night, and that is, play fast, play physical, play hard, and play together, and they did. I was really encouraged right off the bat after the first drives on both sides of the ball, where the guys got over and the seniors had already started underneath the tent, talking about, hey, we need to do this. Hey, they're giving us this. We need to counter it with this. So the guys themselves were already talking about that, and that's what we're trying to do, is raise coaches out of our players and get them to take responsibility of how that game goes too. And they did a great job of that last week. I'm really proud of how we performed. Well, defensively, Jack Burt led us with 10 tackles in the game. Caleb Hobson had 9. That was the most for Caleb that he's had. Big night for Caleb. Marcus Dees had 8 with 2 tackles for loss, and so did Patrick Ryan. Both those guys, 8 tackles, 2 of them for loss. C.J. Owens had only 6 tackles, but 4 of his tackles were for loss. So a real big game for CJ with those tackles. Nate Downs with a big interception. Really, really excited how we played defensively. Offensively, Christian Ivey had 5 carries for 114 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Darrell was 13 to 164 for 3 touchdowns on the ground. And receiving wise, we only threw 5 passes Friday night. DJ caught 1 for 39 with a touchdown. Miles caught 2 passes for 61 yards. And, so a good night overall for our guys. A big 46-yard field goal made by Michael Russo, who we'll get to talk to here in a little bit. That was a big-time kick. That was our last. That put the score to 38 points. So overall, really proud of how our guys performed. Offensive line, obviously, anytime you rush for over 300 yards, that's not a tip to the running back or the quarterback. That's a tip to the offensive line. And so really proud of how our guys played up front, and looking forward to next week. I think the biggest thing about, just like we talk about every week, we do our scout reports and we work on them in practice, but the thing that I want our team to focus on is us, and how well are we playing the game, how well are we communicating, how fast are we executing what we're asking them to do. And we all know this is going to be a good football team and a good environment, and going over to Trinity is always a tough place to play. But it's the next game, and there's a good quality opponent. Barry Lowell and his staff have done a really good job. Trinity is a better football team than they've been the last 2 years, and that's a hats off to the coaching staff. Has done a really good job, and really nice field that they have, and really But our focus and our talk to our team is let's be us. Let's do what we do. Not get too excited about a in city or a rivalry game or any of that. We want us to stay focused on what we do ourselves. How fast and how well are we going to play? How well are we going to execute what we're trying to do on offense and defense? And let that be the voice, and let that be the number one concern going into Friday night. And play fast on all aspects of what we do, and not try to get too much out of who we are. And let's go out with a game plan like we've done the last couple of weeks that are going to allow our athletes to do what they need to do in space and continue to play well with communication up front on both sides of the ball and continue to kick well. And so, you know, really excited about this Friday night. It's another opportunity to play the great game of football. And, you know, that's the same no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing. And it's an opportunity to play this great game that we have. And, you know, we're all blessed to be able to do this. And so let's go play and have some fun on High School Friday night. Last week was really electric, man. I loved how our crowd was there. And I know our students will be packed out this week. Everybody show up and come. If you can't catch it, make sure you're turning to 96.5 Praise FM and listen. I'm Justin and Mike Costanza on the radio, the best radio crew in high school football. And so if you can't be there, do that and check that out. But please come on out and support Montgomery Catholic at Trinity this Friday night at 7 o'clock.
Cool. Let me ask